I guess I don't get to ride the spider until after this little point in time. That's gonna be fun. I mean, part of me was kind of like, can we just go ahead and get that over with, but I think I'm gonna have to do it shortly anyway, so... Note to self, if you find something in the mausoleum, the entry, the exit rather, is probably in the back, so just go back there and don't worry about backtracking. Although again, backtracking and getting a light medallion for my trouble, absolutely not mad about that at all. Okay, so skill-wise, let's see what we've got here. Might want to start investing in Dagger Wave, to be honest, because we're going to be fighting quite a bit of Lycans in the future. But what is this? Oh, Light Flash. I think these are only abilities you can do whenever you're under the light ability. Okay, so this is just a fancy block that we can use whenever we have the light power-up. I remember not liking these as much, especially for the light one. I think the Chaos one, whenever we get that one, will be different. Because whenever I activate the light magic, I usually just want to heal, so... I think what I was waiting for... It's not the upgrade to Guillotine, no, it was the upgrade to the heavy combo, I believe. Yeah, whopping 2,000 points right there, so... We'll get to that later. These stages, I will say though, maybe because we're only in like the second world of the game and like we're in the first third of the game still, I remember the levels being a bit longer, but I'm sure they'll get longer as the game goes on.
So he has found another of Gandalf's upgrades. This was unforeseen, though it should prove useful in the challenges to come. The lost city of Aghata looms before him. I wonder if you know what truly lies ahead for you, Gabriel. What God has in store for you, the land of the Lycans. This ruined city now belongs to their lord, and you can be sure he will not allow you to pass without forfeiture of your life. But in order to bring her back, you need to defeat him, my friend. You need to crush him into the dust, like the worm that he is.
So we are officially in Lycan territory. We've been on the outskirts up to this point, but it would appear that is about to change. Is that a duck? Did I just see a pigeon? Look at that! Oh, some kind of bird. Don't really know what it is, but even the goblin grenades would be useless against this reinforced door. So I'm gonna need something stronger. And this thing might be what I need. What is it? Oh, a goblin riding a boar. Very Twilight Princess-like, right down to the weird green thing riding it. Okay, so, I think we actually have to beat this thing down first. Because we have the spiked chain now, and that allows us to tame animals, including a boar, I believe, so... Take that. Stand back. Boom! There we go. Still not gonna give me anything I need. Okay, let's see if I can just use daggers to throw you off, maybe. Nope. Okay, and now, we kill this thing. Go ahead and take all these orbs. And now I believe I can tame this guy. There we go. Take that. Alright, so press R2 while the Warthog is stunned to mount it, and we can press the square or triangle button to perform melee attacks. Okay. And we can also use them as a battering ram, dismount that way. Okay, let's see what we got here. See, is there anything else around here that I might need to use? Well, let's go ahead and use the melee attacks against these guys, see how effective they are. Ow. Okay, well that one's not too great, but... Okay, can you stop, please? Okay, so this thing isn't too good at directly attacking, I gotta say. Let's go ahead and see if we can just battering ram it down. Although, there might be a charge thing to do. A run up. Okay, yeah, sounds good to me. Okay, if these guys would go away, how many are there? Jesus. Oh, it looks like I could just run into him like this. Freight train! Okay, I'll never do that again, I promise. Okay, well that looked like it left a bit of a dent. Let's try getting another running start. Can you stop this, please? Where are you guys coming from? Why do you want to kill me? I don't think Gabriel would provide a lot of meat for you or whatever. Okay, what now? Oh, and you guys can follow me in here, apparently. Okay, how long do I want to ride this guy is the actual question. Oh, then we can strangle our mountain to get rid of it. Yeah, I remember that. That always gave me a bit of a laugh. I'm done with you, so now I'm just gonna strangle you and kill you. Okay, but I see this skeleton over here. Very deceptively hidden by this statue. And another scroll. There are Lycans ahead, and warthogs behind. Is there no respite for the wicked? I've decided to hide here until it is safe, for this place is teeming with the Dark Lord's minions, and I cannot seem to find a way into the city proper. My surroundings are difficult to navigate, requiring skills that I clearly do not possess. I am so hungry. I haven't eaten for days. Boy, that feeling of hopelessness, you know, it just builds and builds and builds throughout the game. We're only at the beginning on, like, the edge of the Lycan Lord's territory, you know? Like, it's only gonna get worse. Okay, so I guess we have to scale up here. So when he said that it required abilities that he did not possess, pretty sure he was talking about the combat cross and our ability to grapple. Yeah, that's exactly what he was talking about. And I really like this. I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but like, okay, so the sun is starting to set right here as well. I believe for the game that, like, at least in the first third right here, kind of the chapter that deals with the Lord of the Lycans, I believe we just keep traveling, like, in one direction going through the Lycan territory, but the game just kind of gets progressively darker as the sun sets. It's really, really cool. Then by the time that we get to the actual Lord of the Lycans, who I believe is named Cornell, spoiler alerts, it is, like, completely dark. I've been practicing my fighting skills and have discovered that if I block often, I can increase my focus. This is really starting to pay dividends because I am able to focus much quicker, which enables me to keep my magic on all the time during combat. Yeah, but I don't want to block. I hate blocking. I don't know, maybe I should try to get some blocking into my repertoire. Although I have beaten the game on this difficulty without, like, relying on a block at all, so... yeah, whenever the screen starts shaking, I'ma just keep holding the button that I was already holding, so... man, look at this. The arm strength. The pectoral strength. Just, Jesus, Gabriel. You are a physical specimen, my friend. Although Zobek looked like he wasn't a slouch either, despite his age. Despite kind of, like, looking like Patrick Stewart. That's kind of weird that he kind of looks like him, except with hair, you know? Okay, let's go ahead and rappel off real well. And there we go, although... is the game hiding something from me down there? Maybe. Don't want to risk dying, though. Just whenever that music wells up, I just can't help but, shut up a little bit. Something tells me this is just a fancy schmancy loading screen. Or if not, some kind of challenge. Stand back! I need to quit spamming the knives so much. Really is not something that I should be doing. Okay, let's try this again. I don't know if it's gonna lock into place. I might just actually have to make a mad dash once it's opened all the way. We'll see if I can do it before more Lycans show up. Alright, looks like it's gonna stick, so we're good. Stay back, you guys. Oh no. Another troll, too. And there's always a bigger troll, apparently. That's not good. Okay, anything around here? This whole courtyard looks a tad bit suspicious. Aha! Why are you guys hiding the health refills over here, man? I need those. Okay, anything else? Seems like they could stash a skeleton around here pretty easily. I'm just being more thorough because, you know, I want to perform well for the game, for the channel, you know? I know, go ahead and laugh. A big hoot coming from me, right? Each creature is weak against a particular weapon. If one is clever, one can deduce what each creature's weakness is and use it against them. I'm going to take some notes to remind me, a kind of bestiary that will tell me what I need to know about each monster and how best to defeat it. Yeah, alluding to the fact that, I mean, the player has probably already figured out by now that the Lycans are super weak against the silver daggers. I mean, why wouldn't the werewolves be weak against the silver? You know, it's pretty intuitive. What is this? Oh, a little dagger collection. That's right, okay. Oh yeah, no hearts in this game and no wall meat in this game, by the way. Too bad. That was a close one. Didn't know if I would make that or not. But yeah, I mean, it really is a reinvention of Castlevania, which was always going to rub people the wrong way, but... I don't know, do I really want to get into this now? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Hey, give that back! I need that! But just the fact that, you know, the main Castlevania series, I feel at this point in time... you know, this is post-Aria games, right, on the DS? And when the Aria games came out, you know, this is from a plot perspective, right? From a gameplay perspective, you know, I don't know, I guess you could argue that the 3D one had never worked, and this could never be played out, but... especially for the 2D style and that original timeline, you know, it was kind of played out at that point. Like, the latest games in the series had taken place in the 2000s. You know, Dracula had been reimagined as a Japanese high school student, you know? I mean, Dracula, as we knew it, had been permanently defeated in this major battle in 1999, so, I mean, there wasn't really anywhere else to go, so I can't really fault them for being like, okay, we want a new 3D series, you know, like a 3D gameplay formula that actually works. And, you know, why not just have a completely new timeline for a completely new rebooted story? It's not like there were a whole lot of lingering questions from the original timeline, you know? Oh boy, that's a big one. And that is not a troll. That's no troll. That is like an honest-to-God freaking werewolf. No more of the tiny guys anymore. He's much better at dodging, too, it looks like. Okay, but it looks like the silver daggers are definitely going to be my friend. Don't want to waste them. So, whenever he gets done with an attack, we'll dodge out of the way. Man, daggering him still doesn't really work right there. Oh, stop it! Oh, man. Such powerful attacks. Yeah, the outrange ones are not really going to work for me. At least the attacks are fairly predictable. He just seems to have, like, the one swipe. Like that. Then he dodges out of the way really quickly, and, like, can get another one going. Well, I guess the enemies are blocking, so maybe I should try it as well, but... I think this is the first legit werewolf that we've come across, you know, our first, not just a little peon type of lichen, you know? Probably should have used some light magic in that one, but I will. Okay, let's use this before anyone else gets here. Ugh. Okay, didn't mean to do that, but... Let's see, what do I do to get you in here? Maybe I was on the wrong side or something? There we go. I mean, pretty impressive architecture here, despite everything being in ruins. Adds to the whole theme of the game that, you know, everything is kind of in ruins. Our connection to the heavens have been severed, God has abandoned us, and the lords of shadow rule all. You know, a very hopeful message. Well, that's not what that door was supposed to do. Good way to end the stage there, guys. And I missed a magic gem! Well, I think there was like a branching pathway that I didn't take there, maybe? Don't really remember. But yeah, that was called a greater lycanthrope. So yeah, it was definitely a big boy.
This ancient city occupies many layers, each one being the foundation for the next. It is a labyrinthine maze of dead ends and forgotten walkways. Danger lurks around every corner. He has shown great resilience, but this journey will take him longer than anticipated, and deeper than any man has ever ventured in centuries. He will need all his wits to find an alternative route into the heart of the city, where his destiny awaits him.
All the way down. It looks like we weren't the only Brotherhood member that fell down here at one point. Well, let's see what we got. I've been looting my brother's corpses in search of gems. If I collect enough, I will become invincible. Those fools are busy trying to save the world, while I will soon be able to conquer it with my newfound power. I know there is a light gem nearby, and I intend to find it. No one can stop me now. No one! Yeah, so it looks like all the members of the Brotherhood weren't exactly the most altruistic of people. I mean, whenever you have a pretty large order, which apparently it is, because we found so many people that were formerly a member of it, I mean, there are bound to be a few bad apples here and there. Okay, so we mentioned there was a light scroll nearby. You know, last time that we saw something that was like, oh, something's nearby, it was indeed nearby, but I actually missed it, so... What gives, game? I don't know, again, maybe by nearby, you meant, you know, just go where you're supposed to go, but can't help but be a little paranoid. Although knowing me, like, in the interim, I'm gonna come back and get all these gems anyway, so... Can I really complain here? Oh yeah, I think this is the one. This is when we're gonna start taming spiders. This is gonna be the fun one. Yeah, well, I know... Ah, crap, come on. I know it says to go after that tree, but I see that ledge right there that is a little... suspicious to me. Stand back! Man, the power of, like, just that extended heavy combo. Get off! I mean, there's a good chance to actually deal some damage right there. Let me go ahead and heal up a little bit, though. Oh, God, get off that. Okay, we're gonna heal up a little bit here. Because our health did not refill between stages, if you didn't notice. Okay, and that appears to be getting my health back into good shape. And we're gonna do some spider mounting. Good stuff. Oh, I hate it. Okay, so we do a melee attack and a ranged attack with those two. Use their webs to interact with the world. Press triangle to use the web on a glowing interactive object. Ah, okay. So that's what we're going to use the spider for. Or that's what we're going to use to take this tree down, rather. There we go. I believe this thing could jump too, if I remember. No, I can't jump. Okay, is there anything else that I would want to maybe use this on? Don't think so. Yeah, this was the one that looked kind of suspicious to me. I don't think that's where we came from, but I'm gonna enjoy strangling this thing. Screw you. Ooh. I completely forgot that enemies can actually drop that. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, I believe we came from here, right? Yeah, I think we did, so... Let me see if I can get up here. I think this might lead somewhere. Or it could just lead to my death. Yeah, I might need the double jump for that. Spoiler alert, there is a double jump. We're not going to get it for a while. Yeah. It would appear that I need a double jump. I'm not going to waste any more health on that. Let's go. But I think this is the only level where we're going to have to actually tame spiders. Again, I don't really remember. I remember bullet points. I mainly remember bosses that we fight. Because they can be kind of disturbing and pretty memorable too. Not to mention difficult. So... I don't know, kind of like the lesser points I have long forgotten. I played this game, I looked it up, the game was released in 2010, actually, which makes it even more impressive to me, to be honest. Like, I don't know, it's like 1 year removed from, like, Final Fantasy 13. I think this game looks better than Final Fantasy 13 graphically, like, it really isn't a contest, I think. Maybe the character models for FF13 look better, but as far as, like, environments are concerned, like, Castlevania's got it down. Pat. But, I first played the game in... Is that another big lichen? Oh, another greater lichen? It sure is. Yikes. Yeah, they're just freaking everywhere now, aren't they? Yeah, we'll just hit them with a dagger like one hit at a time, I think. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it, please. Health already getting low. You do have to connect in order to heal, too, so... I'll just go ahead and use all the energy I can here. Okay, we're about filled back up, so... Okay, let's see if I can pop him with the dagger. Well, at least I popped him a little bit, I guess. Brutal fatalities. Not gonna say these guys don't deserve it, though. And what was that thing doing holding all those silver daggers? Just a gameplay thing, I'm not actually complaining. Okay, looks like what I have to deal with is right here. And we can swing. Man, what can the combat cross not do? It's incredible. Can I make this jump? Pretty sure I can. Yeah, with relative ease. Didn't need a double jump for that one. Is that a corpse I spy? Looks like that may indeed be the case. I mean, look at this. You could not look at this and tell me this is not impressive. For PlayStation 3 circa 2010, like, it just is, like, man oh man. Makes me wish, you know, they would do, like, another game in this style, maybe to, like, just for better hardware these days, you know? But the Castlevania series, you know, it's still dead in the water. It still doesn't really exist anymore. It's just kind of like, man. And I get that, you know, the next two Lords of Shadow games didn't, like, do as well as, like, Konami probably wanted it to do. You know, Konami being Konami, you need insane return on your games. The EA of Japan, you could say. As far as, like, being a scummy company is concerned, sure, but... I don't know, I feel like there's plenty of potential left in Castlevania. And I mean, they didn't even make this game. It was outsourced to Mercury Steam, like I've mentioned before. So, I mean, it's not like they had to make this in-house or anything, like a Kojima Metal Gear or something. So I don't know, why not just give the license to someone else again? Now, while I'm thinking about it, it is actually pretty funny that, Mercury Steam, of course, made this game, but do you know what other game Mercury Steam actually made? Metroid Samus Returns. So Mercury Steam, of all companies, Mercury Steam, of all companies, is the only game company on planet Earth that has worked on a Castlevania and Metroid game before. You know, the two games that are well known for creating the Metroidvania genre. Can you go down, please? Like, seriously. Oh, I have 8 daggers. Jeez, what am I doing? Screw you. Okay, they're dead. Oh, we are hurting. I could definitely use a health arc. But I always thought that was an interesting bit of trivia. No, there's one studio on planet Earth that has worked on Metroid and Castlevania, and it's not Konami or Nintendo or any other, like, big third-party studio you would expect. It's freaking Mercury Steam. Kind of weird. I learned that revisiting previous areas can yield beneficial results. I found items and relics that I wasn't able to use at the time, but as I became stronger, I've been able to revisit locations and obtain valuable items to enhance my skills. I will continue to check my map to make sure I'm not missing anything that could help me. I mean, just kind of another wink wink nudge nudge, but we already knew that game. I didn't need a scroll to tell me that.